Traders from around the world, what's going on? This is Jeremy, Alexander Newsome. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. It is Friday, which is December the 4th, 2015. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. So let's talk about the markets today and yesterday. If you were in or had the opportunity of being in the afternoon trading room with me from 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, mentioned that we would do one of two things. We either continue lower or bounce today. Would there be no real small candle? At least I didn't think so. And we're bouncing. So welcome to Chop City. That's what I'm going to define this as. Could last all the way through December, really, but a big, nice triangle hanging out on the SPY, doing its thing, bouncing off the 50. I like today's gap. It's a really solid candle. So overall, and all things considered, don't know how and what we're going to come in from this, but I like today's candle. I think this is a little bit of a bullish bounce, and I'm still bullish to non-directional overall on the SPY. I think we really could do something like this for December, and then again, ultimately breakout. That's pretty much what we've been saying for a while on the SPY. Really, overall indices, everything else looks pretty much the same, bullish to non-directional, so it's going to be kind of interesting to kind of check that out. Let's talk about a few gaps today. You can see over here on our watch list that we have a few of these gaps because we're day trading them. Ultra, Salon, and Cosmetics. Looking to go bullish on this thing earlier this morning. Huge gap. Incredible volume coming in. This is a bullish gap and go, right? Black candles, bearish, 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 gaps up near the all-time high, and in the first few minutes, boom, just broke the resistance, trapping everybody, and everyone had to buy to cover. So this is a pretty good gap on Ultra, Salon, Cosmetics. I'm not talking about just for today, not talking about just a day trade. I'm more or less referring to the swing level. This is really good. So any of those people who want to make up some positional trading and maybe get into some put sales or bull put spreads or owning some shares, Ultra, Salon, Cosmetics could be a good one to do. It's up 12% today. Could pull back a little bit on Monday morning, but overall, Ultra, Salon, in my opinion, looks a little bit bullish. Apple today had a nice bounce, up 3%. So it's looking less and less likely that I'm going to have to eat an apple covered in mustard, which is what I'm going to have to do if Apple breaks 105 before next earnings. Because we don't just do analysis here at Real Life Trading. We back it up with money and wagers if we need to. So anyway, Dean's in the 105 put sale, so he's putting his money where his mouth is, along with Brian Shepard and a few others. I like the higher lows on Apple. We're probably going to have a little bit of a battle zone up in here, but it looks to me like we could form potentially a very ugly looking double bottom, kind of a little bit of a bounce and a move like that. So still on Apple, I'm just relatively bullish to neutral and excited to see what that may do overall. Google, Netflix, we can check those out. Google had some nice little pullbacks. Still is not pulling back as far as I want it to before I can buy it directionally. It's just kind of hanging down at these levels, or hanging up at these levels. Some put sales did have some good premium in them. Back on the 24th of November, the $700 put sale had $1.30 of premium on Google. $700 was way down here. At that point in time, this put sale is pretty much worthless. So if you did get a chance to do that, probably good time to potentially buy that one back. Here's Netflix, ticker symbol NFLX. Netflix today did pull back nicely. So here's the resistance. Here's the breakout, and there's the pullback on Netflix and kind of bouncing up into this action at the moment. So Netflix, a lot of traders got some covered calls up here. I think this is probably a good area to do some covered calls. But either way, I will say right now, keep your eyes bullish on Netflix because, again, it broke out 2 days ago. It retested yesterday. And today, in my opinion, would be what I would refer to as the short-term retest. So if it does bounce from here, likely will continue a little bit higher. We did get stopped out of a swing trade today. Ticker symbol APC. This is one that we were actually looking a time or two to go bearish today as well on some day trading. So Zane and a few others did rake in some R's on APC with the bearish move. It was a nice little bearish retest gap. Here is our support level on APC. We were buying it off of the support, and today it broke the support level. So if you're saying to yourself, Jeremy, are you bearish on APC? Yeah, I kind of am. This is a pretty strong support, and it's good to have stops, right? Mitigate your risk. You don't want Anadarko to be down here at $45 wishing you got stopped out. So at this particular point in time on APC, just letting it do whatever it's going to do. But I did get stopped out of the swing, and, C'est la vie. Microsoft also got stopped out of the swing yesterday, which, unfortunate. Got stopped out by 1 red American cent, which I guess the stop was just a little bit too tight on Microsoft. So my ultimate target was $58. If you didn't get stopped out like I did, let Microsoft keep on rolling, baby. Now, Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM, we did stay in this trade. Apparently my stop was okay on this one. Stop was $78.99. So right now we're just kind of hanging out at break even. If you're not in bullish on Salesforce, I do like today's candle, and that's looking pretty interesting at the moment. Target, got stopped out of Target today, ticker symbol TGT, so just updating you guys on some of our swing trades. So we got in bearish here, stop was right there, and got stopped out on Target today. GoPro hit our target today on our bearish swing trade. So I'm actually keeping an eye on GoPro down here. This is an all-time low, which is the name of a band actually. Stock gap down, right? Black candle, bearish retest gap. We did just talk about Bollinger Bands recently, and we can pull the Bollinger Bands up, and we'll note that we are not in the bottom band. We're not in the bottom band. So this could be a reversal. Not saying that we bounce here strongly, but we could do something like this, where we just kind of grind a little bit sideways. So we did exit and hit our final target on GoPro today. So even though we've had some losers, we've also had some winners. And your point of trading is to have your winners overtake your losers in regards to how much money you make. And right now, that's kind of been the case. You know, even though as a 50-50 trader, things are working out okay. So GoPro, I'm going to try to determine if it's going to make a lower low or Morningstar reversal, what it's going to do down there. Baidu, we have an ultimate target on Baidu at 222.71. Here's your exponential moving averages, and our stop right now is at 194.94. The 20 exponential moving average, which we haven't bounced off of yet, is above our entry. So I'm going to leave Baidu alone for a little bit longer. This trade has already hit 2R, and the 222.71 is kind of our ultimate target on Baidu. So if you got a chance to take that trade, Baidu is also working out at this particular moment in time relatively decently. So we'll see what the rest holds in regards to the future of trading, ladies and gentlemen. But day trading has been fun this month. It's been a really, really solid week. And hopefully it continues. So at this particular point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we're really excited about December. December is declutter month, which really is just simply saying, hey, there's going to be a lot of New Year's resolutions coming up. Might as well hop on some of those New Year resolutions now. Oftentimes they come with cleaning out the closets, donating some clothes that you don't use anymore, cleaning out the attic, the garage, cleaning up around the house, whatever it is. One of the biggest ways to de-stress, at least in my opinion, is to have a clean house and or just a clean atmosphere or a clean closet. Maybe you finally want to take out that closet down the first floor that you've been waiting to clean out forever. Ashley. So, anyway, that's what December is. December is declutter month. Declutter your house, declutter your heart. That's the way I feel. And the third week of December, which is 2 weeks away, is going to be Pet Week at Real Life Trading. Yes, Pet Week. Pet Week. So send us some pictures of your pets. We'll be sending out some stuff about that. But a lot of traders out there have some pets. And that's going to be in a little bit. One other thing. I will be including in this email a link to next week's webinar, how to use the RSI indicator in real life. So the RSI indicator stands for Relative Strength Index, or you can also call it Relative Strength Indicator, but it does stand for the index. We're going to be talking about that next week, which is Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are not on my email list, you're welcome to email me and get that link potentially, and or I'll also include it in the YouTube video. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can just check below. Maybe follow me on Twitter. You can find it on our Facebook page. There's a lot of other ways you can get it, a lot of social media aspects. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great afternoon. I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. Weather here is beautiful in Nashville. Hope it's beautiful where you are, and I'll see you guys later. Until next time, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. See you.